John Elway's my favorite NFL player of all time. I'm a bit of a John Elway homer. I like this hire. I like getting I like getting a veteran, a defensive coach, and then to me, bringing Gary Kubiak back to run the offense. I think this is the perfect marriage. I think they got it right. Love this hire.
I love this hire, too. Different reasons. 7 of the 8 remaining coaches are offensive-minded, right? So let's zig when everyone else is zagging. Let's actually start thinking about how we're going to stop these offenses instead of trying to just be the copycat next one in that fold. So I respect that uniqueness. Beyond that, defense is still this team's identity, and that's where their money is as well, right? So let's double down on that defense. Get somebody who's going to run this team and run that defense. Yep. And then let's bring back someone who has Super Bowl experience with us, and now let him be the offensive coordinator and fix things on that side. So it's almost a flip model of what we're seeing from most teams, most coaching staffs, which is trying to get the head coach to look offense. They're looking defense, and then they're getting someone with experience and success to do the offense. I like it.
You know, we had a general manager with the Chargers that named A.J. Smith, right? You remember A.J. Smith?
Oh,
you know, A.J. Smith did a hell of a job drafting guys. I believe he had one of the best eyes when it comes to seeing talent, right? I mean, he can draft the best talent, but he could not manage a team. You know, John Elway's had that reverse effect where he's just not bringing in the right people in the past, but he does really well at managing a team. I think he got it right this time. I think for the first time since he came over and as a GM that he got right, he's bringing in the right people. This is a great hire.
Yeah, and let me tell you why I also think it's a great hire and why he got it right. He got it right because Vic Fangio is one of the best defensive minds in the game today. He doesn't get a lot of credit. He's an older gentleman. He's 60 years old. And so a lot of people thought that the head coaching opportunities for him had already passed. But he's going to bring in, as a head coach, a guy who's not going to have an ego. He's been around this block a long time, and he's going to let Gary Kubiak. To me, this feels like a co-head coaching job for me. It feels like Gary Kubiak is going to solely have that offense. He's going to have input into who he needs on his roster offensively. And I think Vic Fangio do the same thing on defense. He'll have sole control of that defense. He won't have to necessarily worry about the offense. He'll have a guy, because Vic, even though he's been around the game a long time, it's his first time being a head football coach. He'll have a guy in his offensive coordinator, Gary Kubiak, who knows how things work. You know what I mean? Who can help him, who he can kind of, talk to about different situations that arise. But I don't think anything that'll happen through the course of this season or his tenure as a head coach, it'll be anything new, because Vic, like I said, he's been around the block so much. But to me, this definitely feels like a co-head coaching type of situation. And I love it because I don't see egos getting in the way of these two guys being successful.